I just got home. I went up to the land Thursday and spent 3 nights there. I haven't been there in a long time because of the quilt. It's hard for me to leave when I have a quilt. But my grand canvas in art is the land. And to have a canvas that is 40 acres large is quite a privilege. So I worked very hard there. I hadn't been there in a while. So when I don't go there all the time, I'm more and more an intruder. The rattlesnakes forget about me, that they have to stay out of the way. I did hear one rattlesnake by the car last evening. Anyway, I was in bed last night, and about 12:20, I got a pain in my right foot that felt like a bee sting or something like that. You know, when you get a bite, that it feels half itching and half paining. This was like that. So I immediately just started rubbing it frantically, trying to get it to go away, which didn't do a damn thing. It was horrible. And it went up into my solar plexus. Every time it would hurt excruciating, this thing in my solar plexus also tensed. It made me think of those foot acupuncture points in the sole of the foot. They say there are all these points that are hooked to various organs. So that was in operation. Some organ in my body was just lurching every time the pain came, and it was about every 6 seconds or so. And then my heart was pounding really hard, and my face was very flushed. What do? I didn't know what to do. I'm up a winding private dirt road, 2.5 miles. I needed something bad. I knew it. I called my daughter in Oakland. I don't know. I thought she might be able to go online and find, because I don't have any internet, of course, find out what I ought to do. I didn't know whether I should get in my car and try to drive. The nearest hospital is an hour away. I wasn't sure I could drive down that road, or what was going to happen to me. So I just waited, and so just finally, I guess I just said, okay, it can happen, you know. I'm very isolated. I put myself into a situation regularly where I'm extremely vulnerable and no one could help me. So, I mean, if it was an emergency, say I'd cut off my leg or something. So I started watching my clock to see if I could time these spasms. And they did seem to be getting a little bit farther apart. I drank a lot of water, and I tried to breathe, relax my breathing. And then I thought, I could die, and it's okay. It's okay. So I guess I don't know, I just gave into it. And maybe that helped shut down my adrenaline. And they did seem to be getting a little bit farther apart. And I finally was able to get to sleep around 3:30. So I came home this morning early. I left there at 6. And now I'm going to go to bed. Maybe I'll make this video. I had to do this anyway while I'm still looking and feeling so like I've come out the other side somehow. What was it? Somebody bit me. I was in their space, right? It's all about space. And maybe they were just curious. Maybe I was a threat. I would have been sicker. I didn't know how sick I was going to get. That was the scary part. I could stand it if I was going to come out of it. But what if I was going to die? Well, of course, I accepted I was going to die, and that made everything okay.